Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 4, which is the Knight of Wands action card, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 4. So here is the overall theme you got to the sea. And it's very odd that suddenly my throat, I feel like it's blocked. But in some of the pile, I don't feel this way, guys. But then we'll see, okay? About your career, why? Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 4, commencing November 25 up to December 1, 2019. One more shuffle, they say. I feel like you're required to leave your job. That's what I'm getting. Because you need to learn something from the mistakes of the past. And they told me that, the truth is that I feel like you have a downfall of your ego. That's also what I get. Like it happened to you so that you may be able to humble yourself. That's what I'm getting. And if you humble yourself, you will be redirected to your soul tribe or soul family. And remember that, I feel like you always think that you're in a competition with everyone else. So let's see now. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 4, commencing November 25 up to December 1, 2019. One more shuffle, they say. So one more. They said no need. So this is in reverse, they tell. I feel like you're frustrated because my right hand hurts. It means that you have negative emotions. Suddenly my throat again. And I feel like your throat chakra is really blocked, guys. And if you feel like you can talk, it's because it was blocked, according to the angels. So you got the 6 of Scrolls reversed. So what is the outcome? I feel like whatever happened to you is unexpected, the angels say. And the 3 of Horses is upright. More upright than reverse because this could be in either way, but they turn it in upright. You will clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. The angels told me that you must relax your mind, don't let the ego win. Because I feel like, there's a lot of regrets in the past because you follow your ego. And this time around, you're being called on to listen to your heart or intuition. And not always what your fears or ego is telling you. You must learn from your past mistakes or else it might repeat again, the angels say. And when it comes to your career, you have to humble yourself, especially to your boss. You must release your ego, they tell. They keep on repeating that. So this is the overall energy, you got a sense of time, and I feel like you have a lot of regrets when it comes to your career, because I feel like most of you lose a job already, or if not lose your job is not that good, and it's pushing you to let that go. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel here that you're holding on to this job. You want this job, but I feel like because people see you as unjust and also as someone not good for the career and not being dishonest for some, they let you go. That's what I'm sensing. So the first card is a lightning bolt, and I think that it was a sudden that you don't have a job, or a sudden news that they will not accept you anymore. And I feel with the Six of Cups, somebody have been offered a new job opportunity that was, or replace you with someone. That's also what I get. And you're very angry and upset about it because you want to stay in this job since it's bring you instability, and also people look up at you. Could be your career gave you a lot of abundance, and I feel like you try to take an action. You try to take charge. You try to refuse the change because you still want this job. So with the diversity here, I feel like this is your boss. Your boss isn't looking at you because your boss set you free already. Because this boss knows what is best for the company. That's why this boss takes an action with regards to you, okay? That's why there's a garden, there's separation, you're away from your company, and there's an ending of a cycle that you're not there anymore because of the injustice. That's what I'm sensing here. And with the Queen of Wands, I feel here that your boss don't want you back. There's something that you did that they got angry about. That's also what I see. Then the next is the King of Scrolls. So I feel like you have a change of plan. But you try to get inside of the company and try to make amends. You try to be there again. And that's your plan, like you want this company back. But I think you won't be successful about it. And it will cause you drama and stress. And there's a downfall, as I told you, that you don't have a job anymore. Next card is the Bird's Nest. So, and the angels say this career of yours is teaching you to be, someone that follows your boss and not your ego, the angels say, because it is making you humble yourself, the angels say. And remember that you're just an employee and you're not the boss there, and you must transform like the butterfly here. And that is the outcome. Like after this turmoil, you will realize that you're wrong, and then that will help you be someone that is the emperor in reverse. That is somebody that is successful yet humble. Okay, because that is what you lack. So you got this card. I heard her talking in her sleep, pleading, shrieking, snarling. It was not my daughter's voice. That is not my daughter. What I have here is that this is my innocent card. They say you play like this, okay? In all honesty that you did something wrong. They say, don't always think that, you didn't do anything, because there is a reason why it happened to you. And better look at it, okay? Better look at your mistakes so that you can be able to change. And with the celebration here, I feel like you're successful. That's why, you're not used in not having anything, the angels say. And despite of being successful in life, remember to help others and to be united with other people and not be very egotistical, the angels say. And I feel like you're somebody who's into the competition. That's also what I get. and you're someone whom is like a leader. That's why you tend to be someone whom has a pride, the angels say. And with this tribe here, I feel like where you are is a company that has a good intention, or a company that is humble. And they are teaching you on how to lead, or on how to be successful in a right way. Like, have that success, at the same time be humble. So you have an alternate blessing. And I feel here, okay, that you don't expect this to happen. The angels say that suddenly, you will be out of the company and your job will change. So with this one, and this is my user card. Silum Garda lies in repurposing the treasures of other clans to serve his own revenues greed. So they say to you that you need to let go of your greed. They say you could have a downfall because you forgot could be to help others, okay? You could be someone who's abundant but you don't share. The angels say another reason why you have a downfall because you greed, because you keep only for yourself, you're not giving to others. And they tell you that you have a good self-confidence, but the problem is that you forgot, okay, of who you are. You should humble yourself. They say, and you believe this. When the spires are burned and the cobblestones are dust, he will take his rightful place as king of the wilds. The angels say, if you release, okay, that ego of yours, you will be a good boss. You will be someone that is, a great leader, or you will have that abundance back again. If only you know where to put it or where to place it, and remember that abundance came from God, and God wants you to give him a reason why he should bring it back to you. Because if it's again a reasoning that you should keep for yourself, you should do this and that, well, he will not give it back to you. If you will be like what you are before, and they are requiring you to change so that they may be able to again give you abundance and joy. So with this card, I think that your wishes will come true, that your abundance will be back again if only you let go of your wicked ways. They said remember your memory, and I feel like you're being called on to remember your mistakes and how wicked you are, so you may change. And with the decision paralysis, and I feel here that you have a certain path that you don't know what to do. You're in a stagnant energy, and I feel that you're someone whom is greedy. Yeah, this is again my greedy card. He ate them out of house and home, and shed and barn and flock and herd. You could be someone that they say a greedy person. That's why they ambush you, because I feel here that you could be very abundant, but then you don't share to others because you have a treasure here. And since a divine see that you're not giving, though you have abundance, you have this great career, that's why you lose everything. The angels say protected and divinely guided. What I have here is that this is your boss. Okay, your boss thinks that you're someone that have a quality that is not really good. That's what I'm sensing. That's why this boss of yours, even though you want to reach out, you want to come forward, this person will not let you in again. And you're divinely guided to look at yourself, so that you may be able to change. And I feel like it has to do with your inner child. That's why you're acting this way. That's why you're being greedy, or you're being too proud. That could be Okay, and remember, if you're too proud, what will happen to your downfall? And you're being called on to be humble, they say. So with that, to see in both ways. And I feel here that you don't really want to go. That's why you want to go back to your office. And you're sad. And you're demanding your boss to, give back your job. But I think this person will be very, means that protective card. Guarded from you. And with the action, I feel here also that, you need to release that, be that someone whom is not egotistical, the angels say, just, With the Knight of Wands, I feel here that you could be someone who has a high self-confidence and then suddenly, by striking that stick, you hurt someone. You could have hurt someone in the past. That's why, they let you go. That's also what I see. An action card, I think it's more on your boss side that he or she take an action because this person thinks that you're not the one or you doesn't fit in the job. That's what I'm sensing. So we will see about your advice. So you got play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So they want to tell you that, if the feelings are overwhelming, try to at least, shift your focus by focusing on what makes you happy. Next, great gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hit, soul tribe. So they say that you will only meet your soul tribe if only, you release your pride. The angels say if you became humble. Protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. I think this is more on your boss. Like this boss of yours cut you off because this person is protecting themselves from you and the company from you. Share your art with the world. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. And I'm seeing here that now it's time for you to humble yourself. Now try to chill, the angels say, by doing your creative endeavors so that I'm sensing like you must release what you have within because most of you could be has a painful childhood. That's why you act that way. And by painting or by doing creative things, it will help you to release that, the angels say. And remember to learn how to share. Because as I see the share here, that is another thing why you have a downfall, because they want you to experience a pain of somebody that doesn't have anything, the angels say, so that you may have a compassionate heart to share your gifts to others, they tell. Next card, time management. Place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. So the angels say that right now, now that you don't have a job, you need to manage your time, the angels say, because could be why you lose your job is that you failed to manage your time. And then the next is editorial writing or other creative project benefits from outside help and support. So some of you are being called on to write about your story of your downfall, and then suddenly you have this epiphany why you have a downfall. So the angels say since your downfall changed you a lot, they say to you that you might be required to write your story about people that are not humble and suddenly got a downfall that lead them up to humble themselves. Next, I choose to learn through love. So you're being called on by the divine to be loving and caring energy. They say, just like your boss, the angels told me, because I feel like your boss, because there's a soul family tribe there. There's someone whom are in a high level, okay, or spiritual or loving, caring, but they know how to, protect themselves from those who don't have the same vibration. Learn from your boss, learn how to be loving and caring, sharing your blessings, and learn that, blessings comes from, what you call this, having a lot of things means a lot of responsibilities, and also not that, but there's a reason behind it. Like superheroes, okay? Why do they have powers? Why do they have this and that? It's because it's meant for them to help humanity. Okay, so remember that everything happens for a reason, and give God a reason why He should give you abundance. Because if it's only for self-indulgence, because I feel with the play, you could be someone who loves to, self-indulge too much, avoid old patterns, they say. So time to let that go. Learn how to, behave, or learn from your past mistakes. That self-indulging do not satisfy you. You will just greed for more. That's the effect of overindulging. Okay? But if you are someone whom is motivated to save money, to have abundance, because you can be able to help others, you have a good intentions, and God will surely provide you more, because He knows that you will shower your blessings to everyone. That's why you have share your art with the world. Now, this more tell me that you should learn how to share. You should learn how to love. Next, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So I think that some of you has childhood issues. That could be why you're traumatic on giving your abundance. They say be like a tree that bear fruits. Okay, I know that having less fruits is is sad, but can a tree eat the fruit? Of course not, right? It's just a decor. So remember that if you give, it will help feed your heart. And there's a reason why you create abundance. It's because you need to share your abundance to others, they say. And sadly, most rich people, okay, especially when I notice in the malls, okay, they will put a sign that, if you purchase this will be for for the poor. And on my thoughts, I think, why is it this big bookstore, okay, can't give that directly to the poor, and they demand people to pay for it so that it will be given to the poor? And that's what makes me sad. Like, they took advantage of it. Like, you will purchase, and then I'm just thinking, like, why is it these big companies are using money to, to do that? And anyway, what it tells me is that you need to learn how to let go of greed, how to let go of pride, be in that loving energy. Because I feel like you guys, what's lack in you is that, you forgot to give when you are still there in the high pedestal, the angels say. That's why you have a downfall. Try to see why you have a downfall and learn from it. Not always that you play innocent, the angels say, because some of you do. Okay, learn to see what have you come, what have you become, so you will change. So is there anything else? They said, I know that this reading hurts you guys, but it is for the best. You must learn something from your experiences, and it will help you grow into spiritual growth, and also heal yourself, your inner child, and ask why is it that you're closed off? Why is it you can't help others? Why is it like this and that? and try to change for others and for the future. Is there anything else? They said that's it. So thank you for watching, those who chose number 4. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.